It's been known now that whichever lobby you decide to join, everyone has Executioner disabled. Sure, there's some people who love playing Survivor a lot, but the main actual reason is 2011X at its current state sucks. When Outcome Memories first released, it was actually pretty fun. Everyone saw Executioner as the actual big threat. But as days go by, survivalists figure out different methods and tricks in order to counter the Executioner, making everyone realize 2011X wasn't actually the threat. We are. Most of the abilities that 2011X has mostly rely on finding someone and getting them alone. If you are facing a group of survivors, 2011X isn't really going to work out that well. His grab is completely useless in a group, which is why mostly people use this ability when they find someone alone or to finish them off, which 80% of the time the game glitches and just lets them go instantly. In some games, I always have to go after the survivors I've already downed, basically tunneling. This leads to people complaining in chat, calling me weird, the such and such. And personally, I really don't like this method because it's really just the only method to use just to win as 2011X. Anytime I'm facing a group, I always have to be running towards that one cream that is just one life away from death. From here, I would have gone after a different survivor instead to down them, but there's really no reward to it. When you kill a survivor, you get 30 seconds added to your time. Downing someone doesn't. This pretty much also supports tunneling. I mean, yes, I get it. You have to get experience in order to know how to play as 2011X. He is a strategist kind of executioner, but that's also the problem. He is the first executioner you unlock when you first play the game, which leads to new players joining, they get 2011X, get bullied, say this game sucks, and then leave forever. For me, I actually did manage to get better as 2011X. I actually did come up with a few strategies in order to win games. Managing your abilities in order to ensure you can definitely win, because if you don't manage correctly, the survivors will see an opening and stun lock you, which leads to my next point. Stun lock. So far, there's only two survivors that can go past the stun iframes, Knuckles and Sonic. Let's say this, you get stunned by a Metal Sonic. That's 5 seconds stun. Next thing you know, a Knuckles comes by that's fully charged, hits you, that's another 5 seconds. A Sonic comes in, rolls in to get his more dodge. That's 3 hits, more seconds of stun, 15 seconds of not being able to do anything about it. It gets annoying because people can do this repeatedly. I mean, sure, all stuns lead to rage mode, but still, if you don't have a rage mode or already used it, well, shoot, that's not useful to you anymore. Also, some survivors play very annoyingly. If I face off against an Amy with a god card pull, I'll be stuck chasing after them for 3 minutes just for me to rather switch to a different survivor or take more time to try to down them. The reason why it takes so long to kill Amy or just to down her is because most of the players like to use 2 tarot cards. The Tails card, which gives you speed, and the Blaze card, which heals Amy slowly. If there's a bunch of survivors in your lobby, and you only manage to get Amy with 1 hit, you're gonna get stunned by a bunch of them, and then suddenly, 30 seconds later, or 40 seconds later, Amy's back to full health again. Well, not full health, just 75. This really just forces you to waste your rage mode just to get a singular Amy, or just to kill everyone else and keep her for last man standing, which is utter hell. There's other annoying characters on the list, like Sonic being too fast to catch up and down. Well, I mean, he's Sonic, he's supposed to be fast. And then there's the fat guy who can go Mach speed in an instant. I mean, I gotta say, it is pretty funny, but after like the 50th time, it gets pretty annoying. Besides them two, if you pair up Tails with the YCR map, he can camp at the highest point of the map, which is unreachable unless you use your charge. By the way, this map has gone through many different map changes and fixes, and survivors still find methods to exploit the map's locations. Alright, in conclusion, 2011X is forced to chase after separated survivors, which most of the time everyone sticks together. This forces 2011X players to separate everyone by wasting their rage mode. And frankly, rage mode is the only time I ever feel like a powerful executioner. Without it, I'm just completely worried with what if I get a 15-second stun lock, or wasting my time against one survivor meanwhile everyone else is healing with cream. 2011X is not built for a beginning executioner. You need to get skilled, you need to strategize, and you need to manage your abilities. That's why no one wants to play as him. You have to get super really good. at him. Fortunately, this won't be for long. Version 0.2 will bring a bunch of new executioners and a lot of big fixes. They also plan to rework 2011X, so at his current state, it's pretty bad. But he's gonna get something better. I really love outcome memories. They will fix a bunch of this stuff. Just don't harass the developers. It's been proven time and time again that just does not work. Just please be patient. Be patient.